Hello student, welcome in today's chemistry lecture. Today we learn about the states of matter. Up to the Boyle's law we can learn in the previous lecture. Now we learn about the remaining laws of gaseous state. Next law is Charles law, that is the temperature volume relationship. The statement of Charles law is at constant pressure the volume of fixed mass of a gas is directly proportional to its temperature in Kelvin. Okay, means pressure is constant in the Charles law and volume is directly proportional to the temperature. Okay, see, for a given mass of a gas at constant pressure, its volume increases with an increase in temperature. Okay, so volume is directly proportional to the temperature, so volume increases, temperature increases. It was found that for an increase of every degree of temperature, okay, means degree of temperature increases, volume of gas increases by 1 upon 273.15 of its original volume at 0 degree Celsius. Okay, see, there is the one equation Vt means volume at temperature T is equal to initial or original volume at 0 degree Celsius plus temperature upon 273.15 into original volume V0. So where Vt and V0 are the volumes of the given mass of a gas at temperature T degree Celsius and 0 degree Celsius. So T0 or T degree Celsius means temperature at Vt and V0 is the volume at 0 degree Celsius. Rearranging the equation of 10.6, then what is the given equation? Vt is equal to V0, V0 is common, so 1 plus T upon 273.15. Okay, so original volume will be common. Okay, so Vt is equal to V0 T plus 273.15 divided by 273.15. Okay, so there, rearranging the equation, at this stage a new scale of temperature was introduced, namely the absolute temperature scale. Okay, so the absolute temperature scale is Tk, means temperature in Kelvin. Okay, so temperature is in Kelvin is equal to temperature in degree Celsius plus 273.15. Okay, मीन्स टेम्परेचर केल्विन में अगर कन्वर्ट करना है तो डिग्री सेल्सियस में जो टेम्परेचर है उसमें कितना नंबर प्लस करना है? 273.15. एंड दिस scale is known as the absolute temperature scale. So this also called as the thermodynamic scale of a temperature. Kelvin scale is also called as the thermodynamic scale of temperature. Okay, so from the equation Vt is equal to V0 T upon T0 means initial temperature and final temperature. Okay, so where T is equal to T plus 273.15 and T0 is equal to 273.15 means initial standard temperature is 273.15 and final temperature is temperature plus 273.15. Okay, so the equation 10.8 and rearranging takes place the following form. Okay, so rearranging equation to form the Vt upon Tt is equal to V0 upon T0 means initial volume and initial temperature is V0 and T0, and Vt and Tt is the final volume and final temperature. From this, a general equation can be written as follows: V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2, right? Means V0 T0 is equal to V1 T1. Similarly, V1 T1 is equal to V2 upon T2. So V upon T is equal to constant. Okay, so that constant is represented as K2. So V is equal to K2T, means V is directly proportional to the T. Means according to the charge law, volume is directly proportional to the temperature. Okay, volume is directly proportional to the temperature. So according to the charge law, see, there is the diagrammatic representation of charge law. So there is pressure is constant, that is 1 atmosphere. Only volume of the gas is change, 2 liter. In first diagram there is a 2 liter. Increasing the temperature, first initial temperature is 300 Kelvin. Okay, after the increasing the temperature, there is a 600 Kelvin temperature, and volume of the gas will be increases. Okay, pressure is same. Okay, there is a constant pressure, only increase in the volume and the temperature, means volume increases, temperature increases. So there is the relationship between the volume and temperature. So volume is directly proportional to the temperature. Now see, there is one numerical. At 300 Kelvin, a certain mass of a gas occupies 1 into 10 raised to minus 4 dm cube volume. Calculate its volume at 450 Kelvin and at the same pressure. So in this numerical, there is the given T1. T1 is the initial temperature, that is 300 Kelvin, and final temperature is 450 Kelvin. So T1 is equal to 300 Kelvin and T2 is equal to 450 Kelvin. And volume, initial volume will be V1 is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 4 dm cube. And according to this data, we can find the V2, that is the final volume. So V2 is equal to question mark. Find the V2. Okay, volume at 450 Kelvin. So there is the charge law. According to the charge law, V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2. Therefore V2 is equal to V1 into T2 upon T1. So rearranging the equation to find the V2 is equal to V1 into T2 upon T1. So put the value of V1, T2 and T1. So that is 450 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 4 divided by 300 Kelvin. So V2 is equal to 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 dm cube. Okay, so according to this data, we can find the V2. So final volume is 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 dm cube. Now next law is Gay-Lussac's law. In this, pressure temperature relationship is there. Okay, so statement of Gay-Lussac's law is, at constant volume, pressure of a fixed amount of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. Means pressure is directly proportional to the temperature. Okay, here volume will be constant. So mathematically express Gay-Lussac's law is P is directly proportional to T. Therefore P is equal to K3T. K3 is the gas constant, proportionality constant. Okay, so P is equal to K3T. Therefore, rearranging the equation 10.11 to form P upon T is equal to constant at constant volume and mass of the gas. Okay, so P upon T is equal to constant. So graphical representation, when plot a graph between pressure in atmosphere and temperature in Kelvin, a straight line is obtained. Okay, and that condition or that straight line comes from the origin is known as the isochore. See, there is the graphical representation. So there is the graph pressure versus temperature. So volume is increases V1 V2 V3 V4, वॉल्यूम इंक्रीज हो रहा है और यहाँ पे प्रेशर और टेम्परेचर में क्या हो रही है, रिलेशन है. व्हेन प्रेशर इंक्रीजेस टेम्परेचर ऑल्सो increases. Okay, so pressure is directly proportional to the temperature according to the Gay-Lussac's law. Next law is the Avogadro's law. Avogadro's law is explaining the relation between volume and amount of the gas. So statement of Avogadro's law is, it states that equal volume of all gases at the same temperature and pressure contains equal number of molecules. Means, according Avogadro's law explains the relation between the volume of gas and amount of the gas. Here pressure and temperature will be constant and volume is represented at capital V and number of molecules represented by the small n. So V is directly proportional to the n. Okay. So V is equal to K4 n. K4n means, K4 means the proportionality constant or a gas constant. N is the number of moles or molecules. V is the volume of gas. So V is equal to K4 into N. So rearranging the equation, V upon N is equal to constant at constant temperature and pressure. So here pressure and temperature will be constant. Okay, so volume is directly proportional to the n. Volume increases, number of molecules increases. See, there is 4 type of gases: chlorine, oxygen, neon and methane molecule. Okay, so in first, chlorine gas at 0 degree Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure. Okay, यहाँ पे क्लोरीन गैस टेम्परेचर कितना है, 0 डिग्री एंड प्रेशर 1 एटमॉस्फेयर. ओके, सो इट कंटेन द इक्वल नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स, दैट इज 6.022 into 10⁻23 of molecules. Oxygen gas at 0 degree Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure is contain 6.022 into 10⁻23 molecules of oxygen. Similarly, neon gas at 0 degree Celsius and 1 atmosphere, it contains 6.022 into 10⁻23 atoms. In methane gas at 0 degree Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure, same molecules, same number of molecules, 6.022 into 10⁻23 molecules. So volume of each gas is 22.414 liter per mole. That is the standard volume, 22.414 liter per molecules or mole. Okay, so volume is directly proportional to the number of molecules. As the volume of a gas is directly proportional to number of moles 1 mole of any gas at standard temperature pressure occupies 22.414 liter per mole volume. Okay, and this volume is known as the molar volume. Okay, so molar volume is 22.414 liter per mole. Okay, so that is the standard value of volume, 22.414 liter per mole. Okay, now STP means what? Standard temperature and pressure at standard condition. Okay, so now value of the standard temperature, pressure and the volume is, standard pressure is equal to 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 Pascal. So standard pressure is 1 bar or 10 raised to 5 Pascal. Now standard temperature value is 273.15 Kelvin or 0 degree Celsius. So in Kelvin, value of standard temperature is 273.15 Kelvin, and in degree Celsius there is the 0 degree Celsius. Under this standard temperature and pressure conditions, molar volume of an ideal gas or a mixture of two or more gas is equal to 22.71 liter per mole. Okay, so this is the standard values of pressure, temperature and volumes. Now relation between molar mass and density of a gas. All of you know the number of moles, how to calculate the number of moles. There is a various formulas to calculate the number of moles. From this, one formula used in the relation between molar mass and the density of a gas. So n is the number of moles, small n is the number of moles, is equal to small m upon capital M. Small m is represented as mass of a gas and capital M is represented as molar mass of a gas. Okay, so by using this formula we can find the number of moles of gas. Okay, so substituting this equation in equation 10.12 we get, means in the equation of Avogadro's law. So Avogadro's law equation is V is equal to K4 into small n. Okay, so V is the volume, K4 is the constant and small n is the number of molecules of a gas. Okay, so put the value of n in this equation to form V is equal to K4 into small m upon capital M, means molar mass, mass of gas upon molar mass of gas. Okay, therefore rearranging the equation to form the molar mass of a gas, molar mass of a gas is equal to K4 into M upon V, means mass upon volume, and mass upon volume is nothing but a density. Okay, definition of density is mass upon volume. Okay, so capital M is the molar mass is equal to constant into density, means substituting the value of D in the equation 10.13 to get the equation 10.14, that is capital M is equal to K4 into small d. Capital M is the molar mass and K4 is the constant, D is the density, means molar mass is directly proportional to the density. Okay, so small d is the density of gas, M is the molar mass and small m is the mass of a gas. Therefore D is directly proportional to the capital M, means density is directly proportional to the molar mass. Okay, so from equation 14 we can conclude that density of a gas is directly proportional to the molar volume. Okay. Now today we stop here, and remaining part of this chapter we can continue in next lecture. Thank you all of you.